everybody. Welcome back to Healing with Love. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we have a special guest. We have my niece Corvina and my niece Arcadia. So, as you guys know, I had some technical difficulties trying to get this reading to you guys. It's been a very challenging week. I don't know if anybody else has been experiencing challenges, but just energy, people acting strange, etc. So, I actually, on 7/7, I did the songs, everything was done, and then it didn't happen. So I do have the songs from 7/7, and I'm going to just do the cards now and do the channeled messages and the songs that came through. So, okay, I'm going to start with the numerology, as always. So this was the 7/7 portal. It's a karmic, it's almost a karmic number. It is very spiritual, so it's a lot of spiritual things happening, a lot of happenings going on. Connecting with spirit, synchronicities, eerie happenings, and what else? It's about truth. It's about seeing the truth of people. So you're seeing people's true colors. I've seen a lot of true colors coming out. You're seeing people that have a lot of work to do, and you're seeing it, but you're seeing it from a higher perspective. You're not trying to get too involved. So that's the key here, is allowing people to experience their journey without you messing with their journey. So last time I filmed, as you guys remember, I didn't hit record. So during that reading, this one over here kept yawning and was bored, and so I'm kind of a little worried that she's going to get bored again, but it's okay. We're going to keep going. So 7/7 is the number 14. 14 has been a repeating number. If you guys have been seeing it, it also reduces to the number 5, which is all about change. It's about challenges. It's about transformation. Change it when no longer serves you, right? So, and it's also about magic. So manifesting, using your manifestation skills to manifest the life that you want. What else? It's also about travel. So this is a great time to start traveling. It is also the number 20. So when we do 7/7 to 2022, we get to the number 20, and we know that 0 represents God, represents the angels, the universe, and 2 represents peace, love, harmony, spiritual partnerships. So this is a time to connect with your soul family, spiritual connections. I say this all the time. I don't know, a lot of you guys do this online, but it's time to get out there and experience what the world has. I know the world seems very crazy right now with all the happenings that are going on, but we can't focus on that. All we can do is send it love, send it light, and let it dissolve and resolve on its own. Yes, you can advocate. That's a big thing. But yeah, so it's also, 7 to me is a very telepathic number. So I'm seeing a lot of telepathic connections, a lot of telepathic like synchronicities, where you were just thinking of something and your friend calls you and they were thinking about the same thing. So a lot of those things going on. Okay. So we're going to get to, I have a lot of notes that I took, and it's a lot of stuff. As I was filming the hour of the other video that didn't record, I literally was an hour in and I didn't barely finish the songs. Usually I'm done with the songs by then. So I'm just gonna run through these things real quick because they are important. The CERN Hadron Collider, if you guys recall, that just started. And they are trying to find the Big Bang Theory. They're trying to recreate the Big Bang Theory. So that's a big thing. So you might be noticing a lot of things happening in the sky. Cloud formations, strange cloud formations. Some of you might be even seeing portals in the sky. It looks like a ring. So it's really fascinating, really interesting. As we know, that they discovered the Higgs, is it the Boson particle, which is the God particle. So they discovered that, and now they're just trying to understand how the universe was created. So that's what they're doing now. But in the process, it's also affecting our energy in a strange way. So I posted it here on my community page, and then I posted it on Instagram, and it was about the ear ringing. And so I experienced something that I had never experienced before, and it was a rumble in my ear. It sounded like a bee was in there vibrating. It was just the strangest thing. And at that moment, I I wasn't scared. I just was kind of like, okay, let me just accept this. What is this? And I just felt this ease, this peace, and I felt like everything's going to be okay. You just got to focus on you. So a lot of people are having that ear ringing, left, right ear. That is, I would say, angelic communication, because it's a vibration, it's a frequency. And that was a very high buzz, high vibration. So I know it was a high vibrational being. So a lot of your clairaudience is opening up in a way that you never understood. Like, I would never have understood that had somebody told me about it. I'd be like, what is she talking about? Until I experienced it, and I was like, that's something new. Usually on the spiritual journey, I have pretty much experienced everything that I thought I could experience. So that was like a new thing for me, and it was, I guess, I can't explain it. I was in awe, like, of the universe. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next thing here. So if you guys remember my last couple readings, I think it was she's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. That song kept coming through, and I was like, what is up? What about Georgia? So in Georgia, the Georgia Doomsday Monument, if you've never heard of it, highly suggest Googling it. It is the Stonehenge of the United States, I guess. And they blew it up. Somebody blew it up because, I don't know the exact reason, but a lot of people are saying it was because people believed it to be satanic, so they wanted to get rid of it. But it really was just it was kind of like the 10 Commandments. This guy, he thought that doomsday was coming, and if that did happen, these were the 10 points to restart civilization again. So that was fascinating, because one of the main key points was keep the population under 500 million, because the earth needs balance, and I think the earth is out of balance right now. So, yeah, and guess what? They blew it up at 3:33 a.m. It was caught on surveillance camera. So that was pretty crazy, pretty eerie. Okay, and yeah, it had like languages on there, the Babylonian, Sanskrit, Greek, Egyptian hieroglyphics. Okay, next thing. Oh yeah, I had a clock. I had like a solar clock, moon clock. You can see the North Star through it, so you always know direction. Don't open that. Okay, the next thing, the number 47 has been coming through a lot. If you guys watch my videos, you'll know that New Found Glory song, I called 46 times and you answered on the 47th. So I was getting that a lot, and I didn't know why. And the Parkland shooter, he actually has 47 tattooed on his face, and he ended up shooting 47 people, which was very odd, coincidental, because I don't think that he was actually there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think he just sprayed, and it just happened to be 47. So that's a very poignant number. So let's see. And I was going to get into something about the Las Vegas shooting in correlation with that, but I'm just going to skip that and talk about that at a later time. Okay, my Shiva pancake. Shiva has been coming through a lot, and the other day I was making them pancakes, and I was doing shapes like hearts, stars, and teddy bear, and I decided to do a tree, and it didn't come out as good as I thought it did, but it looked exactly like a Hindu god, like even with like all the arms and the crown thing, and it even had on the face, if you go look on my Instagram, it had like it looked like a skull on the face. It was crazy, like a Day of the Dead skull. So that was fascinating to me. They loved their pancakes.
It was delicious.
Thea makes the best pancakes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, another thing that's been coming through a lot, master numbers, 11, 22, 33, 44, 55 especially has been coming through a lot. As we know, that's about changing things, patterns, and things that no longer serve you. Let's see, change. Like maybe you're changing yourself, or maybe I've changed, like you're telling somebody, I've changed, like really. I've seen somebody pleading, like, I'm a new person now, I changed, I'm no longer that person. And I think that's the key here, is that you are no longer the person that you once were. If you're on this channel, you definitely have changed from who you used to be at one point in your life. And looking back on that, give yourself gratitude and thanks that brought you here. Okay, I'm actually going through this faster than before. Okay, so repeating number 4, the number 4, which is all about logic, discipline. Her life path number is 4. It's also about teaching and learning, building a solid foundation for the future. So maybe it's time to start building something. instead of being a rolling stone, it's like it's time to finally build something that's firm and that's solid, whether that's a relationship, a job, your career, or your business, or whatever it is that you want to do. You have a lot to teach. You've learned so much, and you have a lot to teach others. I'm seeing a teacher. Like maybe you've been thinking about teaching something, but I'm seeing somebody wanting to teach, whether it's just knowledge that you have, or research that you've done, or just like intuitive insight that comes through in your meditations. Okay, the next one was sticking to it. So Coco Melon, my little niece, she watches Coco Melon. And when I was doing a number on my stories, on my Instagram, I do stories with all the numbers that come through. And that day was 456. And 456 is about sticking to what you love and not giving up. And as I was doing that, the Coco Melon song, sticking to it, we're sticking to it. And don't ever give up. So stick to it. Stick whatever you think that maybe things are not moving as fast as you want them to, but they're moving exactly at the pace that they need to be. So stick to it. Weird dreams. So a lot of people have been having weird dreams, strange dreams, and I had a nightmare the other night, and I haven't had nightmares in a very long time. Like, I guess when you resolve a lot of trauma and stuff, you stop having nightmares. And I had one the other night. I was laying on the couch, and all of a sudden, the dream was I could not speak. I was trying to tell my sister that there was a ghost or something in the house, and I was trying to talk to her, and I could not speak. Like, when you have sleep paralysis and you're trying to, that's how I was speaking. So that was telling me that I needed to work on the throat chakra, because I'm not communicating. I'm holding back a lot, and especially where I'm currently at. I'm in a dynamic of a family, and trying not to intervene, trying not to say anything, and so that will block your throat chakra. So working on, maybe you don't want to rock the boat with somebody, and you're holding back because you don't want to create drama or rock the boat. So this was telling me that I needed to clear that and communicate it. So I've been trying to do that. And so I woke up, and I was just sitting there like looking, and all of a sudden I felt somebody touch my leg. I was like, what in the world? And I just sat there for a minute, and I was like, it was almost like if spirit was comforting me from after the dream, which I thought was fascinating, because I've been single for a long time, so I've slept alone for a long time, and the times that I would have nightmares, like night terrors, I would usually have somebody next to me that would wake me up, and this time I don't have that. I have to wake myself up, and that's what I did in the dream. I woke myself up. So I'm hearing wake up. It's time to wake up. Okay, a lot of people having headaches, stomach aches, anxiety. I've been getting all three. I've had this headache for the past few days, and this anxiety. I just feel like I'm vibrating, like out of my skin. And I think a lot of you guys are experiencing a similar kind of thing, and that's just your body adjusting to these new frequencies that are coming through, especially with CERN. CERN is emitting a lot of frequencies out there, and it's kind of, we are energetic bodies, so we're feeling it. Okay.
Wait, did you tell them what anxiety means? Because some of them might know.
Yeah, they know what anxiety is.
You know.
She doesn't know what anxiety is, so she's telling me to tell you guys. Did you tell them what it is? Because they might not know. Anxiety is when you feel like you're nervous, and your heart beats really fast, and you just feel like, oh my God, something bad's gonna happen, or whatever.
That's what I felt when I was on my first. I don't know.
Okay, let's move on. Pink. Okay, so I was talking about the number 14. The other day I reached into my pocket. These were new jeans, and there was a pink sticker on there, and it had the number 14 on it. So 5. The number 5, right? But it's number 1, leadership, a new beginning. Number 4, building a solid foundation for the future. So I'm seeing somebody moving to somewhere, building a solid foundation there, a new beginning for somebody. And the pink, the heart chakra, it's having empathy and compassion. So I'm seeing a lot of higher heart chakra, which is that anxiety that you feel in your heart. Sometimes it's your higher heart chakra activating, and you'll feel a lot of energy in the heart center. Okay. What else? And the last thing on this notes, before I started recording the last one, a Bananarama song came through, and it was called "Through the Eyes of a Child," and that's why I decided to bring my nieces in for this video, because I felt like that was a sign. So children vibrate at a very high frequency. They are pure energy, and so they are here with us today to emit that to you guys. Okay, we're gonna get to the songs now. There's a lot of stuff to go through, and I was writing so fast I can't even read my own writing. So a lot of the theme for this song is like regret, relationship regret possibly, or like life regrets. Like, oh man, I wish I could have did that. I think when we pass away and we get to the other side, we have a life review, and in that life review, we are looking at all the things that we didn't do, and we're like, oh man, I didn't get to do that, so now, and so a lot of people think that this is their last life, they're never coming back until you get to the other side, and on the other side, you realize just how amazing this earth experience is, and you want to come back and do it, like, okay, let me do it again. But the thing is that you come back, but the memory is erased, so you don't even remember why the heck you came back. So remember why you came. So a lot of the songs, yes, like I was saying, I feel like I don't know if it's you or somebody that knows you, but it is, they regret how they treated you, and they wish they would have treated you better, and now you're gone. And you've moved on with your life, and looking back on past relationships, you can't see yourself, you cannot envision yourself with any of your ex people in your life, even friendships sometimes too. Okay, so let's start with the songs. Number 1. Shape of You, Ed Sheeran. I'm in love with the shape of you, push and pull like a magnet do. So every day discovering something new. I'm in love with your body. So it's Shape of You. That reminds me of a movie called Shape of You, starring Michael Shannon. And it's a fabulous movie if you want to check it out. But it's about this guy who's like a sea creature, or like, it's almost like the Black Lagoon guy. It's a fascinating movie. But I'm seeing underwater stuff. A lot of underwater activity, whether this is in the ocean. Shape of You. And I'm also seeing Shape of You, like loving your shape. Like, I love my shape. I'm bigger than I was maybe 15 years ago, but I love it. I love me. And I think you need to look in the mirror and say, I love you. Okay. Every day discovering something new about yourself. Can you use my drink?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Number 2, Morrissey, Suede Head. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Why do you come here? Okay, so the lyric that stood out to me was, you sneaked into my room just to read my diary. It was just to see all the things you knew I'd written about you. So I'm seeing somebody like whose privacy was invaded, and it still stings because, like, a diary is private and personal. So I feel like somebody's diary was invaded, and there's things in that diary that were only meant for that person's eyes.
Like mine.
Yeah. Oh, she's got a Harry Potter diary.
And that's not. I actually got a different diary.
And I
It's somewhere hidden in my room because Darcadia, I know she'll read my diary.
And also I have a princess diary.
Look at these two sharing deep thoughts in their journals. Okay, so I'm also seeing I'm so sorry. Forgiveness. Forgiveness has been a theme. So I'm seeing, like, whether you're sorry for how you treated people and you wish you would have treated people differently, or somebody else is sorry how they treated you, or you're sorry to yourself for the way that you treated yourself all these years. Looking back on it. For that forgiveness thing, I always suggest doing a meditation where you go back, visualization, where you go back to your childhood you, and you tell that childhood you that you are forgiven, I love you, mistakes happen, whatever happened to you is not your fault. Forgive. So forgive yourself, forgive others, and that forgiveness opens a portal in your heart, that higher heart chakra, that you I can't even describe it, what the feeling is. Okay, number 3, Lady Black by Sons of the Sea, which is also Brandon Boyd's side project. Your smile seems so familiar, like maybe we met before. If we had, I was a fool to forget. The deep end sounds inviting, and she's already in. So this talks about like maybe somebody who was, I'd say, living a shallow life, and they meet somebody who's very deep, and it's like, I would love to dive that deep, but it's a little bit of fear that keeps people from diving deep into the spiritual journey, because a lot of crazy things happen, a lot of religious programming. I think that religious programming instills this deep subconscious fear about really diving deep in this journey. But in the song, he's really like, he wants to be with her so badly that he is willing to dive deep for her. So that's like this passionate love. Lady Black. So the number black. So the color black represents something coming out of the void, which we talk about CERN when they were creating these black holes. They're trying to find dark matter. They're trying to find Lady Black. Okay. Next one, number 4, My Immortal by Evanescence. You used to captivate me by your resonating light. Now I'm bound by the life you left behind. Your face it haunts my most pleasant dreams. So that talks about, to me, what a lot of people think it's about a breakup, but I think it's about somebody who passed away. And they were a light in this world, and now the light is gone, and it leaves a void in your soul. My friend Amy passed away, and she was a light. Mikey passed away; he was a light. So, like losing these lights in your life, it leaves a little bit of darkness, and to overcome that, sometimes is a difficult challenge. But we get through it, and I think that is the gift to them when we're able to get through it, because it teaches us, it helps us grow. I think anytime somebody passes away, it is a time for us to learn valuable lessons that we begin to do. Don't touch that. We begin to do things that we never thought we could because of that. Like getting through grief. We never thought we could get through the grief of losing somebody we love, but we do.
Mom texted me 2 times.
Yes, she did. So, number 5, Save Your Tears by The Weeknd. Save your tears. So the lyric that stood out to me was, I don't know why I run away. Doom, 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 doom. I don't know why I run away. So that reminds me, for some reason, of the twin flame journey, the runner and the chaser. We don't know sometimes why we run away from good people or experiences. Maybe it's too much for us. Or maybe we're just running away from our life. But sometimes we don't know why we're running away. So maybe somebody's running away from you, or you're running away from them. Frankie, she's behind these curtains. Oh, come here, Frankie. You want to say hi?
Come on, say hi to everybody.
Frankie's here. You guys missed her?
Yeah,
I'm
she's so
back.
cute.
Okay, put her down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Go run away.
let's see, what else? I don't know why I run away. So Save Your Tears. And the song itself is about a guy sees his ex-girlfriend at a club, and he sees her crying, and he's like, girl, I ain't worth your tears. Save your tears. Like, I'm not worth it. I was not no good. You deserve better. And so maybe that's what you do. You deserve better. And you will get better. You guys just have to believe. Number 6, Cherish the Day by Madonna. And that, if you ever remember that video, she's like in the ocean and swimming around, like just, that's like my dream, just to be in the ocean and frolicking. So the lyric that stood out to me was, I will never forget you. Cherish the day. Cherish the joy, you keep bringing it into my life. I'm always singing it. I will never forget you. Cherish is the word I used to remind me of your life. So,
Give me back.
cherishing those people that you love, the relationships, just cherishing.
Give me back my chair.
Come sit on this side. Oh, Frankie's got your chair, so you're gonna have to stand next to Frankie.
You know what, I'll get
Yay, you got up.
I'll
Girl, you get up, you lose it. If you use it, you lose it.
I know.
Move it or lose it. Okay. My hair is getting all up in my face.
Hey,
Frankie,
don't try to bite
you
me.
want to sit here, Mama? Come here. Sit right here.
I'll help
Or you can sit right up.
Let me sit right here.
I'm gonna hold.
Okay, fine. She's not gonna want to sit with you. She wants her mama.
I can sit here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I listen in your lap.
Let's see. Okay, so cherish the day. Cherish the day. Number 7, Cinderella. Don't know what you got till it's gone. So when we think of Cinderella, we think of how the prince lost Cinderella, but she left behind the slipper, and he went through the whole kingdom to find her. And I think that's the love story, right?
Yeah, he tried to go, he searched everywhere just to find his true love.
Yep. And he found her.
And
The odds of finding her, based on a shoe size, was astronomical, but he did it.
Because some people have the same shoe size.
I know, exactly. So you don't know what you got till it's gone. Is self-explanatory. You don't know, and I think a lot of people are realizing that. So maybe like a lot of exes are right now thinking about you saying, I didn't know what I had, and now it's gone. But also when people pass away, we don't know. We treat people sometimes in ways that when they pass away, we're like, oh, wait, I wish I would have been a little bit nicer. I wish I wouldn't have just let that fight take over. All these regrets. A lot of regret was coming through in this reading. So, yeah. Can you give me my lip balm?
Of course. This it?
No.
It's good having
that's
them here because I
mine.
can just like
Is it
Oh.
this your lip balm?
lip balm. Thank you.
Frankie! Get Frankie.
She didn't want to sit. She'd like to sit right there. Oh, I got an idea. Get that box, get that pillow over there, and put that on the pillow. You guys are getting the behind the scenes. Oh, here, give it to me so you don't
Wait,
drop it.
Frankie can sit on
She's
it.
gonna sit on the box, yeah.
Yeah.
So that box right there. Careful. My niece is over here putting on lipstick for the video. Okay, get
Sorry,
this.
I need lipstick for the.
Uh-oh, careful.
I'm sorry, I need lipstick for the video.
We need Frankie to be in here. So
There you go. Put that right there. Okay, Frankie, you sit right there. Oh, good girl. There we go. Okay. Nope. Ah! She fell.
she's fine.
Come here, Mama. Oh my goodness. Here, you want to sit on this chair? Sit over Arcadia like that? Okay.
He can
Whew,
just sit
it's
on
chaos. Children are chaotic. I don't know.
No,
as
we're
as
not.
amazing as they are.
We're
I
amazing.
think I was just thinking about that the other day about the gratitude that I never had children because I've experienced this life of freedom. Except when Frankie came along, then I finally was like, okay, this is kind of like what it's like to have kids, but not really.
Because Frankie doesn't beg for food.
Sometimes she does.
Yeah, but like, kids are human beings. Frankie is also a human being, but not really a dog human
Look
being.
how cute she looks on the camera. Oh goodness.
But she's cuter in real life.
Okay, so Cinderella. Oh, and
Don't forget about the cards at the end.
let's see. And Cinderella had the wicked stepsisters and the wicked stepmother, and I think that is like us. It signifies that though we have these kind of people in our lives, we are still striving forward. We're not going to let those people get in the way of our dreams. Okay, because there are people like that in the world, and we can't focus on them because it'll just bring us down. Okay, so next song, number 8, Crowded House. Don't Dream It's Over. What's interesting about that is CERN. A lot of people thought that when they started CERN, that it was going to blow up the planet or what this thing, and they were envisioning this happening, and it's talking about don't dream it's over. Don't be putting those kind of thoughts into the universe. Okay, so the lyrics that stood out to me were
Here, you can use.
there is freedom within, there is freedom without. And so with that, there's freedom inside you, right? The meditation, all that. The freedom is in here. And there's freedom without. So freedom when you don't have things holding you back. So possessions. Like with me, I don't have kids. So without kids, freedom without, I'm able to do a lot more. And
But having
without
kids is
possessions, so it's like I was thinking of moving to North Carolina, but I still have all my stuff back at home, and it's like a burden having to like bring it. So if I didn't have all that, it would be much easier, right? So sometimes we have these backpacks that we carry that inhibit our movement. So
I am really excited for the video after this because we get to do our little video of us singing.
this
And
girl
we
is like the promo artist over here. She's been talking about this video. She's been talking about this video
Since
all week.
She's
Okay.
been talking about
Since
it.
I told them that I was going to be doing this video.
Yeah, so after this, you promise we're going to do our little video first.
Okay. Yes.
That girl really
Okay.
said that she wanted to, so.
Okay. There's a battle ahead. Many battles are lost, but you'll never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over. So, there's a battle ahead. A lot of people are thinking that what's going on right now, a lot of apocalyptic religious battles, the angels, like they're seeing a lot of like activity going on in the sky. And it does look, sometimes when you look up at the sky, it does look like there's like some sort of like space battle going on. But the battle could also be just challenges in your life. And sometimes battles are lost, and that's okay. And you just lick your wounds and you move forward. Okay. Number 9, Only a Lad by Oingo Boingo. If you've ever heard that song, it talks about a kid who was juvenile delinquent, and everybody would just say, he's just a kid, he's fine, he's just a kid, and he's having problems, he starts stealing, he starts lying, and next thing you know, he's stealing a car, and the next thing you know, he's murdering somebody, and they all just kept saying he was just a kid, until he did the tragic thing. And I was thinking of the Parkland shooter, right? Everybody was saying, he was just a kid, and going through stuff. And yes, he was, but that also does not give him the right to do what he did. So sometimes we have to nip things in the bud. So sometimes people, it's a cry for help. Not saying that it, I don't even know what I'm saying there, but I'm just saying, like, if we nip it in the bud before that happens, start treating people with compassion, kindness, understanding, giving them an ear, psychiatric treatment, etc., which is difficult here in the United States because of the healthcare stuff. Okay.
I made a shirt especially for this video because it says Unstoppable.
Oh, she's unstoppable. Okay. Katie, can you please close that door? Thank you. Okay, number 10, Ed Sheeran, Photograph. Okay, which is interesting because the song after that was also Photograph by Def Leppard. So I was like 2 photographs in a row. What in the world? So something about a photograph. So the lyric that stood out to me was I can't even remember how loving can heal, loving can mend your soul. It is the only thing that I know. And my channel is called Healing with Love. So what's a little interesting story about that song is I was at Mikey's memorial, his celebration of life, and his dad gave me this huge poster-sized photo of him from the memorial to take home. And I got in the car and I turned on the radio, and that song Photograph starts playing, and I had never heard it before. So I was just sitting there with his nieces in my car, just like in awe of the lyrics, because it felt like he was just like it was speaking to me directly at that moment. And so that song holds a special place in my heart. We keep this love in a photograph. We make these memories for ourselves. Okay, Photograph, Def Leppard. I love this song. Def Leppard, a leopard never changes its spots. Well, actually, I think it might. Or is that a cheetah? No, a Black Panther. I don't know. We're gonna continue. I'm also saying a Def Leppard is like somebody who is not listening. They're not listening, right? That leopard is not listening. They're never going to change their spots. They're going to just be who they are. No progress, no growth. And you cannot focus on those people that don't want to change. They have to want to change. Okay. The lyrics that stood out. I see your face every time I dream. So I see your face every time I dream. So maybe you've been dreaming about somebody or somebody's been dreaming about you. I'm seeing dreams happening. Such a woman, you got style. You make every man feel like a child. Oh, you got some kind of hold on me. You're all wrapped up in mystery. So wild and free, so far from me. You're all I want, my fantasy. So that's talking about your dream person. Like, you meet somebody and they are it. They are like chef's kiss. But they're mysterious because you don't know a lot about them. So you kind of just visualize or envision what they might be like. But they got a hold on you, like, only like that raw, passionate love can have. Okay, number 12, Get Lucky by Daft Punk. Like the legend of the phoenix, all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night for good fun. She's up all night to get lucky. I used to sing that for Frankie because she'd be just up all night when she was a puppy, just going crazy. Stars stood out to me. I've seen Sirius. So the Sirius portal just passed. It was between July 3rd to the 7th or the 8th, I think it was. And as we know, that's the Earth. That's the solar system's spiritual sun. So we have our central sun, and then we have the spiritual sun. And yeah, so there's something serious going on with Sirius. I keep getting serious. Okay, like the legend of the phoenix, right? Or rebirth, coming back. Like you burned away all that, and now you are reborn. So I'm seeing a spiritual awakening. I'm seeing a lot of people having these spiritual awakenings. Okay, number 13, Doubtful by Newfound Glory. How does that go? If it feels like I've already been there, sounds like I'm preaching the choir. If it looks like it won't work out, I'm the one full of doubt. So doubting your abilities, sorry, she moved the box. Whoa, no.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's still not. Oops, sorry guys. There we go. Okay. My OCD was like the little white spot. No. Okay, so not doubting yourself. Sometimes we feel like it's not going to work out. A lot of twin flames on this journey, like, oh, it's never going to work out. And it's like, you just got to let that go. What's meant to happen will happen. So letting go of doubt. I'm confused, don't know what I should do now. You could lose everything close to you. Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to imagine losing everybody you love? How does it feel?
Heartbroken.
This spiritual journey does that sometimes. That's why a lot of people are scared to go on it, because when you have this spiritual journey, a lot of people start falling away because they're no longer on your frequency. And it's all about frequency vibration match. So people that are not on your frequency, so a lot of people lose friends, or they lose relationships, or they quit their jobs, etc., because it's no longer aligned with who they are or who they're becoming. So don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your abilities. And final song, 14, Different Drum by Stone Ponies and Linda Ronstadt. You and I travel to the beat of a different drum. You say it will work out, but honey child, I got my doubt. So doubt again. It's like maybe it's telling people it's going to work out, things are going to work out, but you're just full of doubt. And so that doubt is a mustard seed, and that sucker will grow to epic proportions. So you are a magic manifester. And when you're manifesting doubt, you are going to get that experience. So you always have to think optimistically. And sometimes people say realistically, but no, because magic happens in our situations, right? So yeah, different drums. So I'm seeing a different drum. Okay, so that's it for the songs. Woohoo, we got through it. Now let's start with the cards.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just really going to just pick one card from whatever decks are sitting on my desk, whatever I'm called to. I just want to know, this is for now. Like, I don't want to say July or next year, whatever. This is messages that you need to hear now.
I've been staring at that number 7, but
Oh my goodness, look at, my niece just pointed out, the crown chakra. Look at that purple. And I was going to wear a necklace. I forgot it, my little owl necklace that I wore the first time. And it's this color. And this color has been coming through a lot. It's a very magenta. I know
and
it says
7.
it's crown chakra, so it's 7, 7, 7. The crown chakra is awakening, right? And there's no separation. So when we start seeing ourselves as separate, we're pretty much closing that chakra down. It's like, I'm not doing a lot of work up here.
Something creepy's been happening. I keep closing my eyes, and I just see a red moon with like a bunch of black big clouds.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Why do you think I have been closing my eyes like that?
Wow. See, I'm telling you, kids, they are in touch with the other side, but a lot of them are never taught to tap into these abilities or these things. So if you have a child in your life, encourage it, nourish it. Okay, so crown, I like that she pointed this out, crown chakra. It's also the zeal chakra of this color. It's like a magenta. And so your zeal chakra is, you guys remember, it's located back here, the back of your head.
It's
the
one
medulla
of my favorite colors.
oblongata, I think that's how you say it. And that's connecting with ghosts, spirits, tapping into that. So I've been getting that a lot. I think my zeal chakra is like out of control right now. And I think a lot of you guys are experiencing that. You're experiencing ghosts. So a lot of people are saying, there's so many ghosts now. Everywhere I go, there's a ghost. And it's not that there's a ghost there. It's that you are a psychic and you are seeing them everywhere. So it's not that everywhere you go is haunted. It's that maybe you are awakened and heightened. Okay.
Or a ghost is following you.
So, okay, so let me see. I think I'm going to start the base of the reading. Let's just see what we got. You and me. Okay, so I'm going to just have the girls pick the cards.
Yeah.
Okay, pick a card. Everything's already shuffled. They shuffled it the first time.
Do I get to pull it out?
Well,
Or should I
do
just
that.
touch it?
Do that and just pick a card out.
Okay, I'm gonna choose this one. Can I look at it?
Yes. Oh my God, release! Number 13. Archangel Ezreal. The end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. So that has been coming through in my readings. I mean, in my stories on Instagram the other day, I think it was like five numbers in a row were all about change and moving on from a situation. It's time to go. I think that's a message for me too. I think it's time for me to go. And but I think wherever you are, if you've been questioning moving on, this is it. And 13 is a very powerful number. A lot of people think it's unlucky, and it's not. They just told us that, so we wouldn't actually understand its true meaning. And so we got new beginnings, leadership. 3, creativity. So it's about creating what you want. Manifestation. So to me, this number is about manifesting original ideas as well. Original creativity.
Hey, Arcadia, are you gonna
Let
do
me
it?
look at this card.
Do what?
Are you gonna do some? Grab the cards.
Yeah.
So the spiritual transformation, right?
Do.
I wasn't going to read the little booklet, but I am. So a lot of people are having the spiritual awakening like I was talking about. So this is a confirmation of what I already said earlier. Can you give me my drink, please?
Oh yes.
Every time I do readings, my mouth gets dry.
Same. We just make sure we need this to go pretty fast for our video because we got a movie in a few minutes.
We're going to go see the Minions, so I have very limited time. That's why I'm trying to run through this quickly.
We're gonna be going to see the new Minions, and it's gonna be at night.
Illumination.
My baby sister is obsessed with it.
Okay, so
Yeah,
release.
Say that.
She loves the part where it says illumination.
Illumination, spiritual awakening.
Yes.
Crown chakra. So, beautiful synchronicity. This card signifies that it's time to move on because the project or phase of your life is now complete. There's no benefit in remaining in this situation. Instead, shake off. Oh my God, shake it off. That was coming through today. So, this is another confirmation. Instead, shake off the old and welcome the new. You may experience a sense of relief at the ending, or there may be some sadness. Either way, it's time to leave that which you've outgrown. Take your time in adjusting to this change in your life It's not necessary to rush ahead. Be kind to yourself during this period of transition and seek the support of friends and family. So, positive changes. These are positive changes. Facing your fears, because sometimes change is scary, right? So this is about facing your fears and making those changes, moving on from relationships, friendships, jobs, and getting the life that you want and you deserve. So, spiritual evolution. Love that. Okay, so the next, let me see what I'm going to do next. Illumination. I'm going to do,
This one?
no, I'm going to do the maps.
Ooh. We're only
Actually,
gonna
no,
be
I'm
doing.
going to do these.
We're only gonna be doing a little bit of those cards, not all of them, because well, we don't have an entire day right now.
Yeah,
We-
we gotta
Okay.
leave.
Here you go. Pick a card.
I picked from the middle, so I'm gonna pick through the end. Right here,
Illumination. Odin, psychic insight. Illumination, spiritual evolution, psychic insight. Beautiful synchronicity. I love Odin, but I'm also seeing Thor. So like the movie Thor. I don't know.
I
Something
haven't
about the
watched
movie
new
Thor. I
The
don't know.
new Thor is actually really. I really want to watch it, but right now we're gonna be watching the new Minions.
So I love this photo. It's got a lot of birds in it. So I'm seeing a lot of birds.
It
And
looks like
what's
Thor.
interesting about birds? So I kept hearing these noises in the chimney, and I thought it was bats. And it turns out it was a
It's
nest
birds.
of chimney sweeps. And so the nest, it was a windy day, and the nest fell into the chimney. And so we've been taking care of them since then. There was 5 of them, and now there's only 3.
And guess what? We actually found their mother. I found their mother. It was outside making the sound that they made. It looked exactly like them.
And she's like, "Where are my babies?" She's like La Llorona. ¿Dónde están mis niños?
She was so close to them. She was close to the chimney, but I'm
But
surprised
you
that
don't
the
know if
bird.
it was a boy or a girl.
Okay.
So they might have a daddy.
There, daddy. Okay, so Odin is the Norse all-father god who is revered to the present day. He is a powerful, all-seeing, all-knowing god. His twin flame is Freya, Friday, and like her, he has a raven totem. Okay. Before I continue reading that, I was getting to a point with the chimney sweeps, and then she got me off guard here. So we've been taking care of them, and then the other day I went and sat outside because I sit outside all the time, and this red robin just came and sat there next to me. And I was like, wow! And then next thing you know, a hummingbird came and was buzzing right there, and I took video of it. But I was like, well, so a lot of bird activity. Maybe they've been coming to you, or you've been attracted or seeing birds, but a lot of bird activity.
The red robin was a girl because
Red robin.
ain't red robins. If they're a girl, they're just red. But if they're a boy, they're no wait. If they were a girl, they had a little bit of brown into their skin, and it looked like it's for me from the inside. So it might have been a girl.
Red robin. Okay, and so red
Let's start.
is all about the root chakra, right? Grounding yourself into nature, making sure you connect with nature. And it's also passionate, but it's also fear and anger.
Okay.
So releasing any fear, releasing any anger.
Do you think we could do those little clover things next?
I'll think about it. The story goes that he surrendered one of his eyes. Close that, please. That came through in my stories. A repeating message was eyes. Look into my eyes, like something about eyes. Okay, so the story goes that he surrendered one of his eyes at a mystical spring called Mimir, so that he could gain the wisdom of the ages. He is strong but somewhat wild character who helps us reawaken our natural psychic instincts and open our third eye so we can look beyond the physical senses and into the spiritual realm. He also helps us recognize that it's okay to have an insight into what's happening next. After all, we are the creators of our path. Odin guards the runic alphabet too, and works closely with signs, symbols, and omens, the runes. So I do also work with symbology and symbolism and symbols. So I think it's just a universal subconscious we understand. So that's coming through. Okay, Odin, Thor. Okay, let's move this over. Illumination.
For some reason, I'm
Which one did you
unstuck.
want to do?
The clovers.
The clovers, okay.
Can I pick
Well,
the
we already
card?
did one from the clovers that was on the top, which was the chakra. So here we go. Pick a. Oh, she's gonna pick one next. Oh no,
Okay. Yeah.
no, you wanted the clovers. She'll pick the next one. Go. She asked for the clovers. Blossom. Oh my goodness. And it's number 20. So at the beginning of the reading, numerology, I said that 777 for this year is a 20, and here it is a Glen. A Glen. Is there a Glen out there? 20. I don't know if you can see that.
Let me do it.
No. Okay.
I don't think you guys can.
It's because the light is there, so you can't really see. Ah, okay, good.
I'll grab it.
Oh my god.
Illumination.
Here. This is what I got.
I love that blossom because I was talking about nature and spiritual awakening and blossoming, and I'm seeing this lady and she's realizing how powerful her energy is, like a Reiki. You know,
Looks like a
the energy in your
season.
hands doesn't necessarily have to be Reiki. That's just something Usai
It looks like one of the sides of the same.
came up with many years ago. Yes. And we all have the natural ability to harness energy. And she's holding this like energetic ball, and it's yellow. The color yellow has been coming through a lot. So the yellow is all about the solar plexus, and that is your willpower to change things that no longer serve you. So, but it's also a very joyful number. And so yellow has been coming through. Look at the stars, look how they shine for you.
Okay, we better hurry this up. The movie's
I
gonna
don't
start
know.
up.
Where's your phone? Do you know what time it is?
I left it downstairs, but
Let me see
Let me
what this
check
card
that phone,
says.
okay?
I'm also seeing a lot of green here, so the heart chakra, working on the heart, releasing any anger. What is this, Blossom?
we would have to cut the video.
Illumination. Yeah, you can't.
But I can look out.
Your mom will tell us if it's time to go. Oh, where the heck is Blossom? 20. Oh, there it is. 69. Oh, look at that. 69. So, as we know, 69 is the twin flame number. Darcadia, come on, girl.
What are you doing?
Darcadia,
What?
what are you doing, girl? Girl,
After
Okay.
a few from Darcadia, we're gonna do our video.
have a seat. Okay, either sit and stay or go.
And then
Choose one, girlfriend. You put on way too much lipstick. Your mom's gonna be mad. Okay, so the key words are awaken. So look at that, another spiritual awakening. Transformation, stretch possibilities, direction, and growth. So a lot of growth happening. That's been coming through. Matters of the heart are much like flowers in the bud stage. The relationship is in a state of potential. It requires loving care and attention to help it grow, develop, and bloom. So that talks about a relationship blooming. You're in a period of growth regarding affairs of the heart. Stretch yourself in your ideas of what you believe is possible. And know, in fact, that all things are possible if you will only follow your sun. Follow your sun. Oh my God, do your relationships provide you what you need? If not, it may be time to change those relationships. I love that it's talking about all things are possible, because I was saying that earlier, like anything is possible. Sometimes we let the logistics of things get in the way. That's our logical mind telling us it's not possible, blah, 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 starts computing. You know, have you ever seen that meme where he's like computing stuff and he's going, looks crazy? That's kind of like what our brain does. And so we need to like balance our left and right brain with what we know and our intuition and what we can manifest. So the traditional archetype here is judgment. So letting go of any harsh judgments you have of yourself and others. I'm seeing a lot of like victory, right? Like justice. Okay. So we got that one. You pick your card next.
This one.
Darcadia.
Okay.
Ooh, what are those?
Let's move our cards over here.
My card.
Okay, this one.
Okay. Pick your card. Is this Oracle of the Light? I think the book
Next,
is
can we
missing.
do this one again?
No, we're doing this one right now. Where is the card? The booklet?
I'll do
Nope.
this.
You see the booklet in there?
No. It's okay. Let's just let Darcadia do
I
it.
know, but I need the booklet. Illumination.
We are so sorry. I had to cut in the video for a minute.
I'll forget it. That's fine.
I got
I'm just going to read it like how I see it. Starseed, what lights you up? Oh, I love this. Oh my God, look at this beautiful, like how you were talking about, you see like a sun. I'm seeing somebody, and it looks like they're just looking at things from a higher perspective. Starseeds are here to, I'd say, light the way for others. Of course, it's our own journey, and we have to remember that. Don't always focus on everybody else. It's when you focus on you, then you start helping everybody else. So, and they're just seeing everything from a higher perspective. But what lights you up, right? What makes you happy? What is your joy? More joy in your life. Okay, next card. You want these?
I'm gonna look through this book to see if that. What is that called?
This is called Starseed. Wait, is this No, I think this one is for this. No. Yeah, I think this is this one.
That one is for this.
Let me see.
Stars.
I wish it was like in alphabetical order, but it's not. Oh, there it is. So we just don't have the booklet for the other one. So number 54. Starseeds are souls with a double mission: to raise their own consciousness and the consciousness of the planet. So we already we know what starseeds are. They don't know what starseeds are. So I'm just going to read it for them.
It's okay.
They are old souls who have reincarnated elsewhere beyond this planet. Many starseeds arrive with the feeling of that time is running out, and that there is something that they came here to do, to create or contribute. If you pull this card, it is to confirm that you are a starseed. So you're being encouraged to answer the call. Oh my God, answer the call. That came through all day today. And that song 47 by Newfound Glory that I sang earlier, I called 46 times and you answered on the 47th. So answering the call, whatever that calling is to you. Okay, so what was the next? This one.
Yes.
Okay, pick one.
Okay, I will pick this one. Sorry, I'm taking that.
Come on. We got limited time, girlfriend.
There.
Okay.
This is
Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So I love this card because if you look at it, she's like split open. You can't see it. Anyways, it's split open, right? And so sometimes our heart and our soul has to break in order to let the light in. And I think that's the key here. And hitting that rock bottom and saying, okay, I can't go any further now. And the only way from rock bottom is up. So I'm seeing ascending. The steps, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So repeating number 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Climbing the ladder of ascension. Finally, I've hit this point that I want to change my life, and I'm moving up.
I'm looking at this book and just reading.
I'm also seeing being split between things, choices, this or that. I'm seeing somebody like, I don't know, this or that. What, so weighing your options, indecisiveness. So I'm seeing that. A lot of beautiful, this one also has, I think it's Saturn over here. So I'm seeing Saturn, which is interesting because, so Saturn also goes along with the Georgia monument. The Georgia monument. Because they thought it was satanic and Saturn rules Satan. So, yeah, and so and I'm also seeing breaking yourself open, like saying, I am going to bare my soul. I am going to just finally talk my truth, and I'm finally just going to say what I feel, whether I get rejected or whether it doesn't work out. If you feel like it won't work out, I'm the one for... Even if you're doubting something, try it anyway.
Like she's just shouting everything out that she breaks open.
Okay, so next one is going to be, wait, we already did this one.
Yes.
Do this one.
You will put this.
Sticking to it.
Oh, are you going?
Yeah.
Sticking to it.
You're smart enough. You're smart enough. Oh my goodness, guys. Metamorphosis, transformation, change. That is card number 1, 2. I think that's the 4th card representing change. And so I was saying that my repeating numbers this week were 55. I was seeing 55 everywhere. And that is about transformation. That is about change. You are transforming. The awakening process is a transformation process, and you are transforming. So this is beautiful. And I'm seeing 2 flamingos. So
Kissing.
2 flamingos kissing. And what's interesting is, flamingos, they stand on one leg. So I'm seeing balance, balancing yourself, balancing your mind, body, spirit, balancing your relationships. Hey, no fighting or we're done here.
I was looking at it.
There you go.
I don't.
There's 2,
Okay, you can
2 there. It's number 25, which is number 7. So we have 7 right here. 2 7 cards. And let me see what this is. So I'm looking at the butterfly, and it's like he's already broke out of his cocoon. He's like, I'm out. Now what do I do? So in the color pink, of course, I guess they're kind of like an orangey pink. So the sacral chakra and the heart chakra. And I'm seeing the number 2, which is all about partnerships, and the number 5 is change, transformation. So changing partnerships, changing partners. I'm also seeing movement, moving. Yeah, beautiful. And truth being spoken. Okay, so the next card, I'm going to do
How about this?
Those are my last cards. Those are the ones I do last. I do these 2 last. Okay. Ooh.
Can I pick?
Yeah, pick one. Calcite, relaxation. So, relax, don't do it. So calcite is all about finding that inner peace, relaxing, not letting things get the better of you, not working too hard, taking a moment to relax, of course, relaxation, calcite. It's got a lot of other, here, put that. Okay, the next one we're going to do is this one. What is the booklet for this one? It's right here. Oh my goodness. Sticking. I can't get that song out of my head. Okay, I'll pick one this time. Okay. Vesta, home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So I was just talking about movement.
And you were hoping you can move here, but
And
you're
home.
always,
So I like Vesta because she's the goddess of home and hearth. Where did the booklet go? It was just right here.
It's in this.
Oh, it's right. Okay. Ooh, this card just popped out of nowhere. So, Black Pearl. Lady Black. A lot of black coming through in this reading. So, that's all about protection. Protecting your energy. You are protected. No touchy those.
We've already done those.
No, we have not.
Because that was a part of it,
No,
right?
those are these.
Okay, so
There's 2 different decks, yeah. Okay, home. Vesta. She's this beautiful red-headed goddess. I gotta use the potty. No, ma'am. Here it is. Yeah, but that's okay. Okay, so it says you're moving to a new home. You've just moved. A new person is moving in. Someone is moving out. There is increased romance and harmony in the home. A problem with neighbors is resolving. Clearing your space, remodeling, and knowing that your home is safe and protected, which is very interesting because I was just talking about protection. You are protected with the Black Pearl. I'm also seeing Johnny Depp, the Pirates of the Caribbean, for some reason. Black Pearl. I actually want to read.
Okay,
Black
so
Pearl.
if we've done at least 9 cards.
Okay. 9. So the number 9 is all about completions, wisdom. What is this, Black Pearl? You're smart enough. Sorry if I'm going so fast, but we've got a movie soon.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, just 8, sorry.
Here it is. 39.
Yeah, and it's
Oh, no,
at
this is
night because in the minions
Ew.
movie,
So
there's separate seats.
there's a pearl. So the pearl is, how is a pearl created? Under extreme pressure. So you've gone through this pressure cooker and you finally are this pearl. Like the diamond, right? The diamond has to go through extreme pressure to become the diamond. So I'm seeing that as well. Black pearls are very protective. So a lot of protection is going on. Maybe you're protected. You're protecting somebody. Home protection, like so I'm seeing protection. So self-acceptance, feelings, protection. Oh, compassion, and getting over illusions. So the black pearl does not have any illusions. That is only there for the gods. It is just living its life. That is its reality. Illusions can be fun and creative, but there's a difference between living in illusion and living with illusions. As human beings, we must learn to live in our reality and enjoy the illusions. There could definitely be a fire stirring within you. Fire inside. I've been hearing that as well. We all have times when we could blow like a volcano or belch fire like a dragon. That's just fine. Go ahead and blow or belch. Just don't do it at others. Experience the fire within you in a strong and compassionate way. Remember, accept that you are a jewel in the universe. Beautiful.
Do you think we can sorry, my head just hurt
Okay.
really bad.
We're gonna do this one.
For some reason I just closed my eyes again and I saw the red moon with the black clouds again.
Red moon. That could be Mars.
Oh yeah, I saw the red moon too.
No. Every time I close my eyes I see a red
Oh my
moon.
gosh. Okay, so here's the next card is butterfly, which is transformation, which goes along with every other card that just came through. I even had one that had the big old butterfly on it. This one, it's the same card. The metamorphosis, butterfly, two exact same meanings. It's pretty much confirming. This is like every card has been transformation and change and higher vibrational transformation. That's
that's a
pretty
new one.
awesome.
That was a new one.
Oh wait, what number was that? I think it was 9, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
27, yeah, 9. So that's all about, from chaos comes clarity. The ending of a cycle. Finally letting the past go, moving forward with new insight. Like number 9 is all the numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it reaches 9. So 9 has been there, done that. It's very wise. And it's very compassionate as well. So being compassionate towards yourself, towards others. I'm seeing a lot of compassion. Okay, and we know that the butterfly, when it's in the cocoon, it dissolves in goo to become the butterfly. Its limbs, everything dissolves. And it's a painful and dark process. And just like the dark night of the soul and the spiritual journey, right? It's a dark process, but once we open the cocoon and we fly, we're ready to fly. So I'm seeing ready to fly. Okay, let's do this one, and we got 2 more cards and we're done.
And then we can do our little video.
Air. So we got air here, number 12, which is number 3. The element of air supports truly magical cosmic qualities. Sylphs are air elements working for the elemental master Dom and supervised by the unicorns. You are guided to ask the unicorns to direct...
What?
You are guided to ask the unicorns to direct Dom and his sylphs to spread the qualities of air, enlightenment, ascension, enthusiasm, freedom, and divine vision into the minds of those who need them. Also ask them to purify currents of air and blow them to polluted areas so that they may be cleansed. Stop! You're distracting me. Help the fairies work with flowers by acknowledging and appreciating them. Blossoming flowers. So I always talk about flowers and how they are the crown chakra. You smell a flower, it opens up the crown chakra. So I'm seeing air as in like breath work as well for the kundalini. So that's pretty awesome. But ascension, enlightenment.
I think it's already been an hour or 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so we got 2 more cards to go. Well, 3 more cards. I'm going to do these 2.
How many more stacks
These are short cards.
cards?
Okay. Just 3. Those 3.
Okay, let's do this
Can I
one.
pick a card?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can I pick your card on
Yeah.
This one looks magical, so I want
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Ooh.
Earth Guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved.
it. Okay.
I am love. So, this is self-explanatory, right?
Oh.
There's no other, everybody thinks they have this grand purpose and they gotta do this and they gotta do that, and they don't have to do anything. Like I was telling my friend earlier, I said, she was talking about the spiritual journey and how she's doing all this shadow work and all this stuff, and she was asking me about me, and I said, I'm doing absolutely nothing. I'm at the point where I just want to be. I just want to just be. Enjoy my life, enjoy my nieces, and drink my coffee on the porch. Like, I'm just being. So sometimes we think that we need to do so much. Frankie, don't drop the light. We think we need to do all this, and we don't. Our purpose is just to love and be loved. And you are an earth guide. You are here to guide people. So if you've been questioning that, you definitely are. Okay, now Arcadia, you can pick a card here. I gotta go potty so bad. Okay, breaking bad habits, self-acceptance, excellent mental health, and letting go of vices. So breaking bad habits could be anything. It could be smoking, drinking, etc. But it's also accepting yourself. You know, even if you do anything, accepting yourself. Like if it's not harming anybody, then do you. I always tell people that. Like they always feel guilt. Like in AA, they teach it's a lot of guilt based, which it's great for a lot of people. It's worked for them, but I think a lot of people don't handle the shame aspect of AA. We're made to feel like a lot of shame, I guess. And there's a dual diagnosis. A brand online. They have a motto, and it says shame never saved anybody. So, you know, don't be ashamed of who you are, your past, or the things you've done. Love yourself, forgive yourself, and move beyond it. Move beyond. So, okay, I'm gonna do one more of these.
And then you can use the bathroom, okay?
Yeah.
How about we just do this one right now?
Oh, I want to do one more of these. If you guys are done, you guys can go.
No, we really want to do it already.
Sun. The golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune. So sun, and look at that beautiful sun. It's like, that's awesome. So the sun has been coming through a lot. Yellow, Sirius, this is the spiritual sun. So solar plexus. So a lot of fame and fortune is upon you in whatever way that manifests in your life. But I have been getting that message a lot, especially when I had that clairaudient buzz in my ear. It was like, yes, you're going to be taken care of. Like, you're not going to have to worry about anything. And so I think we are going to be taken care of. We don't have to worry about anything. We don't have to worry about money. We don't have to. It's just the universe is going to provide us. All we have to do is just continue doing what we do. Okay, so, and then we're going to do one of these. This is my favorite deck.
Okay, so after she
and then
does the card,
one of the hearts. You can do the heart last.
Okay. I'm gonna do these.
No, I get it.
Open your presents. Oh my God. That is exactly what the sun card is about. Same thing. Let me read the little booklet, number 33. So we know 33 is the number of enlightenment. So this whole reading has been enlightenment, spiritual awakening, spiritual growth, like everything, transformation, the crown chakra. Like this is a high vibrational reading. So I'm looking at this, and it's the heart chakra, and it's the higher heart chakra. So that expansion. Using. Let me finish.
I'll let you.
This is why I told you guys when I'm talking, I need to let it out. Then you guys can talk. Because if I lose my train, it's lost. So open your presence. Green, the heart chakra, forgiveness, loving yourself. So 33 is that is the master number of like all the like ascended masters. So the Jesus number, right? And it is all about manifestation as well. So let me see.
I want to read it.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of light. Fine, try. Let's see if you can. Let's see if she can read because there's a lot of big words in it.
Yeah. Open your present. Even seeing a time lapse.
Okay.
Yeah, you can read it.
Even ever seen a time lapse film of a flower blooming? You guys, blooming.
Flowers.
Oh my God. Its petals opening wide. That is your new role model. Visualize yourself opening your arms wide, embracing all the prosperity and abundance that's flowing your way. Receive, 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 and then pass it on. Oh my God. That is an amazing, amazing closer. I mean, we still got one more card to go. But that's one of my favorite cards. That's one of my favorite numbers. I've been seeing it all week as well, the master number. So to have a master number as a closer is beautiful. I'm seeing a ring, an emerald ring, kind of like mine. And open your presence is also your gifts, your talents. Open your intuition. Open your talents. Okay, Darkadia, you can pick one of these. But close your... Oh, I'll just do it this way so you don't know what the image is.
Whoa.
I got your back. The universe got your back. Number 24. Okay, don't do any more because I'm going to have to read them. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationships being healed at this very moment. And I love this because the card, you can't see the card, it's adult. It's adult card. The person is doing Reiki on somebody. Like they're doing Reiki on them. So
What does that mean?
Reiki is what I do. That's what the energy healing.
Why
with
can't
my
we see
hands.
the picture?
Because it's got a nude girl on it.
What does that mean?
Naked.
They don't need to see it either, though.
Okay, so stop. So you have the healing hands. You have the ability to heal, not just yourself but others. Your energy in itself, it raises the vibration of those around you. And sometimes they have to be open to it, and sometimes they don't have to be open to it. But if they're vibrating at a certain level, and you're vibrating, let's say you're here and they're here, they will meet you here eventually. So sticking to it.
Okay.
Okay, so we are done. I want to say thank you guys all for watching, and I have no idea what these girls are going to do right now. I
We're
don't know.
gonna be singing.
Okay, so
And
they're going to
make
do a
sure
quick
you-
song for you.
Make sure
We're
you
gonna-
like
we're not
and
gonna-
subscribe.
Oh my gosh, I've never said that ever on my channel, but here we go. Okay, so go. Feel free.
Corina, go.
So no, okay.
No, you
We're
go
gonna
first.
do a little bit of a song because we're not gonna take our entire time just singing.
Okay, just
the
do a,
entire
a glimpse of it.
song. Okay, Darkadia, please go first.
Hi. Introduce me to your family. Watch my favorite shows on your TV. Make me breakfast in the morning when you got home from work. Thinking plans to travel around the world. Said we always put each other first. Always giving their opinions. Now I wish I would have listened. I could say I'm sorry, but I'm not. You don't deserve the one thing that you love. And now, oh, I went out of tears that had a cry. Only I was sick of advice on how to write your song. All you did was prove me wrong. Wish you said you loved me when you must have had your fingers crossed.
Okay.
Bravo!
Darkadia, that's
She's obsessed with
Starcadia.
that song.
That, just in case, that's Darkadia. I'm Corvina. I'm gonna sing before you go. That's my favorite
I
song.
knew you would sing that.
Okay, let's go.
So, before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? Kills me how your mind can make me feel so reckless. So, before you go, was there... I like that song.
And I love that both songs also go along with all the songs in the reading about a relationship that ended and not like, oh man, like it hurt and why did it have to end?
And if Athmo ever watches this, I love her channel.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Okay.
I love her channel.
Okay, she's not gonna watch it. But anyway.
But she's one of the best YouTubers I've ever seen.
Okay, so anyway, guys, we gotta get going, so we're off to watch the Minions. But thank you guys all so much for being patient with me. I love you guys all so much, and my gratitude is infinite. I will see you guys on the Lionsgate portal on 8/8 this time for real.
And
Bye.
next time, we'll probably make a video of us sending it on Healing with Love.
Okay, bye bye, guys.
Bye.